Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of GenTec Glowsticks, which is being made by user JennaXX, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, usable glow sticks, which function identically to grenades in that you equip them, you throw them, but rather than exploding wherever they land, they instead produce a quite substantial amount of light, which I was surprised by when I took a look at this mod originally. I figured I'd chuck a glow stick on the ground and it'd be like a tiny little radius of light or something to act as, say, perhaps a marker, but instead I ended up getting a substantial light source, which, if you're a player like me, I just enjoy throwing these things around everywhere and just seeing what happens to the lighting. It's fun, but if you're a more serious player and you use things such as realistic lighting mods or darker night mods, it's actually a very useful piece of work because, well, they are a very useful light source. You can chuck one of these things into a room and then just go in guns blaring to hit anything it lights up. It's quite fun and quite useful, and thankfully, equally as easy to use. So if we just go to a chemistry station, you will see that we have a nice new category here of glow sticks, where we have 3 new options here, either a green glow stick, an orange glow stick, or a red glow stick. Now, no matter which color you choose, the recipe is exactly the same. It's 1 acid, 1 glass, and 1 plastic. And in return for just a mere 3 materials, you end up with 5 glow sticks. So I'd say a pretty decent exchange rate, and, well, you get to choose a color. I mean, I wish personally that there were more color choices. Hopefully that'll come in the future, but for now, you do at least have a choice between these 3. And then once built, if we exit out of here, they will of course find themselves in the weapon category on inventory. As I did mention, they function identically to grenades, and they do of course have a physical model in the game, which is a pretty simplistic little thing, but considering what these are, glow sticks, I wasn't expecting some complicated model, especially considering they only last for so long, but we'll talk about that more in a moment. For now though, let us chuck one of these over there and show you exactly how much light they do produce. And away it goes, and as you can see, that's actually quite a substantial amount of light. Like I said, I was expecting just like a little sort of glow stick marker thing. Instead, you get basically light bulb bright lights, which is quite cool. I really wasn't expecting that, but it's a wonderful, wonderful find indeed. And you can chuck as many of these as you want around the place to light it up as you desire, and it's just nice. Now we have a lovely green ambiance to the place. Now, as for the duration of these, they do not last forever, which is probably a good thing, because if, like me, you throw them everywhere, that'd probably hinder your memory usage after a while. They will, though, last for a fair amount of time, 15 minutes, or roughly 5 in-game hours, which equates to 15 real-world minutes, and then they will disappear. Equally, though, they will disappear if you leave an area. So, for instance, if I went outside that door into Diamond City, these 3 glow sticks I dropped would disappear then as well. And so those are the 2 sort of, I don't know if I'd call them limitations. I'd say they're more of memory-saving things. Besides that, they're quite fun. And we can just go over here and grab an orange one, drop it there. Excellent. Actually turn off the light here, which is why I came to this building to do this video in today. And there we go. You can see with the orange one, you get a heck of a lot of light on those things. Let's drop one right there. Beautiful. And the place is beautifully lit up. Let's go to the red finally and illuminate my power armor. There we are. Excellent. Somewhat of an ominous glow behind him now. Beautiful. Now, as you can see, just like with most of the different in-game lighting, it's lighting up the area quite nicely in sort of a, oh, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for here. But it's, you know, it's affecting the whole area, but it's not really getting shadows, which is sad, but that's a limitation of a lot of the lighting in this game, so that's more of a game thing rather than a mod thing. But of course it will affect stuff like that sign there, where it's only one side of it is lit up. So just the same limitations you have with the normal lighting engine you will encounter with these things. But overall, you just chuck around these glow sticks all over the place and have a glorious good time. Let's see if I can hit Curie with one. Ha! Got her. Oh my, it is actually very bright in here now, despite none of our electrical lights being on. It's just fun. I'm enjoying it just for the sheer fact that I can chuck lights everywhere. But again, as I said, if you are using a realistic lighting mod or darker night, it's just useful as a light source. Though I should mention that, remember, this is a grenade. So if you chuck one of these at the feet of an enemy, oh, it's gonna make him caution, because he's at first gonna think it's a grenade. But of course it's not. It's just a glow stick, so he'll get over it eventually. But it is something to keep in mind, as it will caution enemies, so it isn't a stealth light source, but it is a bit easier. You could chuck one of these from a ways away, and then, you know, sneak in towards your target until they forget about you, and you have a nicely lit place to, you know, dispatch them in. Good times indeed. So if you'd like to test out this mod for yourself, you can take a look at the link in the description, as always. And yeah, I definitely say to give it a go. It is just fun. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all have enjoyed, and of course, that you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.